a fighter jet spins out of control. The pilot ejects, expecting it to crash. But then something unbelievable happens. The jet recovers and lands itself. Sounds like a scene from a movie, right? Well, this actually happened in 1970 with the McDonnell Douglas F-16 Delta Dart. It was sleek, fast, and deadly, but no one ever expected that one day it would fly and land all on its own. On February 2, 1970, U.S. Air Force Major Gary Foust was flying an F-16 during a routine training mission over Montana. Everything was normal until disaster struck. His jet suddenly entered a deadly flat spin, an unrecoverable condition where the aircraft spirals down like a falling leaf. Foust tried everything rotor corrections, nose-down inputs, but nothing worked. The aircraft was doomed. Realizing there was no saving the aircraft, Foust made the split-second decision to eject. He blasted out of the cockpit at over 10,000 feet, expecting the jet to crash somewhere below. But here's where things get crazy. The moment Foust ejected, the sudden change in weight distribution somehow helped the jet recover. Instead of plummeting into the ground, it straightened itself out and kept flying. Now, the aircraft was essentially a ghost plane, no pilot, no input. Yet it was flying like nothing had happened. Eventually, it began losing altitude and glided toward a snowy field in Montana. And then, the impossible happened. The F-106 made a near-perfect belly, landing on the snow-covered ground. No explosion, no destruction. The jet was completely intact. When Air Force recovery teams arrived, they couldn't believe their eyes. The F-106 was still in one piece, barely damaged. Even more incredible, the jet was fully repaired and put back into service. It was later nicknamed the Cornfield Bomber, even though it was NTA bomber at all. A fighter jet that landed itself. Talk about aviation history at its finest. What do you think? Was this pure luck? Or did the F-16 have a mind of its own? Let me know in the comments. For more mind-blowing stories about aviation, military tech, and history, subscribe to Beyond the Obvious. See you in the next one.